Good day, everyone. The Japanese Language Club South Africa is back again with another interesting live read. We're getting better with each one. And Titch back again. And today I'm joined by, please introduce yourselves.
南アフリカのエマです。よろしくお願いします。
And
Hi everyone, Tabang from the Japanese Language Club of South Africa.
awesome.
Co-organizer now, recently promoted, just so you know.
Awesome. And executive on your LinkedIn. So this
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
a very
Flex.
serious thing.
Flex, you know how it is.
Yeah. And the website is looking good. So we even have a website too. So more better.
Yeah, very impressed with us. Our website, our URL, I'm not sure if it's 100% linked up yet, but it's www.jlcsa.co.za.
Too cool. Yeah. You've both been working very hard on it, and I've just been along for the ride in the WhatsApp group. So yeah, I'm not gonna try claim. I did
You're
much.
you're our YouTube guy, and
I'm the
very
mascot.
valuable.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
MVP.
just the mascot. So
Wait, Titch, what did you think about your picture on the website? Because I hear Emma to actually use it without your permission.
Oh, Emma actually asked me about it, and it's so quirky and perfect, and I think it's gonna make people curious. Who is this man? Who is this guy called Titch? Is he on YouTube? And then they'll like head to my channel to find out who is this man who looks this way. So more better.
And like, can you give us a little background? Because it looks like you're kind of smiling or like trying to be funny or putting a face or like, do you remember what is going on there?
It's so hilarious that it relates to Japan. So a colleague of mine had a very close friend in Japan, and she's Japanese but has lived in Cape Town 20 years. So she knows Cape Town really, really well. And she was visiting Cape Town, and they offered to take me around, give me a tour. So I said, sure, I'll come along. And we went to Paarl, a wine estate in Paarl. And we were having, I believe, a conversation about lewd Japanese words, really inappropriate Japanese words. And she took that picture. So that expression on my face is after having a very strange conversation in Japanese. So interesting.
Well, there you go.
I feel that picture really expresses it. So
like, it's a very funny picture, like not funny, strange, but
you can tell.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, you can tell like
he's doing
there's
something
going
interesting.
on here.
Yeah, he's doing something interesting.
Be on Tabang's photo on the website at our Jacaranda Hanami.
Yeah, it looked good.
What am I also like putting a face or something?
No, you look like
Just
someone
gotta-
with character. All the pictures look like someone with personality, character. We don't look
Yeah.
boring in any of them.
Yeah.
Those aren't corporate photos where the person looks like they're trying to sell you something.
Yeah, we
Yes,
wouldn't want that. We want to appear interesting.
yeah, I was gonna say like those are Twitter photos, not LinkedIn photos. So, yeah.
True. Okay. So we're going to do a sentence each, and we're going to translate it. And I think we can go in our usual order, starting from Hoppy. I think this Emma, please tell the viewers out there, what is this article about so far?
It's an article about Izakaya culture in Japan. Basically, what are izakayas? What can you eat there? What can you drink there? How do you order? It's just the all-inclusive guide to izakaya life.
And all the different drinks. What are the drinks? What are the different foods? I think
it makes me hungry.
Yeah.
When we read this, because there's so much good food and stuff, and the pictures are quite nice.
I believe last time we read it, we identified that strong zero is in fact a chuhai, a type of chuhai.
We didn't identify that, I believe.
Yeah. So we're learning edutainment.
We are. じゃあ、始めましょう。
はい。
ホッピー。ビルと似た食料ですが、それ自体には アルコールは入っておらず、焼酎と割って飲むのが主流です。I'm just going to read that next sentence as well, and then I'll translate everything. 詳しくは東京 is it 下街居酒屋の is it
It's-
下街
No, Shitamachi.
下町ありがとうございます。東京下町居酒屋の味ホッピーの飲み方、作り方をご覧ください。So it kind of looks it's a drink, I guess, that looks quite similar to, or it's something that looks quite similar to beer, but actually there's no alcohol inside. Basically you mix it or cut it with shochu, and that's quite popular apparently. People tend to drink it with shochu, but it's non-alcoholic.
And it's got that very
by
nice
itself.
nomu to gulp it down.
Yeah, this unusual nomu kanji.
Yes, just one question about that sentence. Like, did you say biru to nita ryori, or did you say something else?
Kuryo. Oh
So-
shit. Then that's not incorrect.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's inryo. Gomenasai, minasan. Inryo.
Yeah, that's actually very confusing because like it looks almost identical to shokuryo and I can't remember what you said, but yeah.
Does it? No, I
Yeah.
said shokuryo, but it's inryo, so it's a beverage, it's a drink. Not an ingredient.
Gonna have to add it to the nightmare deck.
Yeah.
Very confusing. It'll probably throw a lot of people off.
Yeah. Thanks for being so kind to me, Taba. That's really sweet of you.
I'm known for my kindness, actually.
Are you?
Not really, but yeah.
And let me quickly. Shall I translate the last sentence as well? I'm sorry, I forgot to.
Okay, yes.
So the kuwashku wa nantoka nantoka. So that sentence basically, it's if you'd like to know more or in more detail, Tokyo Shitamachi's izakaya's flavor, how to drink hoppy and how to make it. You can check out this link and basically they'll give you that info.
I think
that sounds good.
they're hinting towards a very famous shitamachi in Tokyo. I think it's called Golden Guy in Shinjuku, and there's also Ginza 300 or yeah. I think they might be hinting to that place. Emma, what did you think of Golden Guy?
Like they had such quirky bars and stuff there. Like I don't know. You could go into a bar and it was just small. They were all a lot of them, but really small, if I'm remembering correctly. And yeah, just quite fun. I can't remember who I went with, but I had a lot of fun when I went.
And I think some of them say no foreigners, but I think if you can speak good enough Nihongo, then they're like, nah, they're cool, let them in.
Yeah.
So I think you can chat your way in.
I'm sure you could teach. I think, yeah.
I have like a technique, eh? Like they'll say no, but it's like you have to sort of finesse your way in. And you have to strike up a conversation and just let them know, I'm chilled. I understand izakaya culture. Or if you go with a local, going with a local person helps a lot too.
Yeah, that's always a good bet. Eh?
Well, I don't think I'd even bother, to be honest. I mean, it's an izakaya, not like some exclusive thing where I have to go. I'll just go to another one.
Yeah, you know when they tell you can't have something, that's when you want it more. And you're like, oh,
exactly.
I need to sit in this crowded little bar. I have to know this aji. I have to know. But it's like, so what?
It's exactly that. I have the same thing. Just because it's unattainable, then I want it.
No, not me. Yeah.
Though.
Hi. And also wanted to add, like, the reason I knew it was Shitamachi is because one of my favorite Japanese shows is Shitamachi Rocketto. It's actually a great Japanese show. Highly recommend.
Lower City Rocket?
Hi.
Oh.
Is it Downtown Rocket? Maybe is Shitamachi downtown?
Yeah, like it's like it's like, you know, downtown in the lower outskirt ish areas.
Downtown.
It's about a small factory trying to break into the rocketry industry. Like a really small factory with like maybe 50 people maximum.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and trying to get involved with JAXA and then very interesting.
Elon Musk vibes. SpaceX.
No, Elon Musk is like Major League compared to them. Like Elon Musk is Champions League, and they're like Championship.
Oh,
trying to play.
okay.
Yeah, the Championship one, trying to play in the Champions League. So yeah.
Oh wow. Shitamachi.
下町ロケット。はい。
Nice.
ぜひ見てください。
いいね。
Oh my goodness, this next one, Titch, can you see it? Oh my goodness.
This is the perfect
Hi,
one for
Titch,
you.
どうぞ。
I'm going last.
はい、OK。いきます。チューハイ、サワー、サワー。
Yeah,
okay.
sour chuhai.
Oh, okay. So, Chuhai, which is basically a shochu highball, and it's sour. So I'm guessing there's a sour flavor to it. Hi. 焼酎を水やお湯ではなく、お茶や炭酸、果汁入り炭酸など割ったお酒です。Like, it's a short sentence, but wow. お湯ではなく、ではなくお茶。Okay, so it's shochu and using water or tea not made from boiled water or carbonated water with fruit juice. It's mixed with either water or tea that's been made with cold water or carbonated water. Shochu mixed with that, and then fruit juice is added. Like carbonated fruit juice is added to it as well. Like, yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah. いい翻訳ですよ。
Tansan. This evil word that
definitely,
comes to haunt us.
definitely need to remember the sentence for the nightmare deck.
Tansan.
Hi. 詳しくは居酒屋、焼酎を割った飲む。日本でチューハイを飲んでみよう。Okay, so it's for details. Izakaya and shochu or what the so shochu that's been mixed with something which is chuhai. Let's drink it in Japan.
Nice. Okay, here I go. Umeshu. 青梅を、角砂糖と一緒にリクールに、漬け込んで作る、果実酒。果実酒です。果実酒です。お店によって梅酒のほか、あんず酒、ゆず酒などもあります。Okay.
Is it anzu-sake or anzu-shu?
Anzu.
I wonder if it's anzu-shu and yuzu-shu because it's umeshu.
Well,
possibly anzu-shu. I'll go with that.
Okay. Rika Champ says Yuzushu.
Okay. Yuzushu and Anzushu, most probably. Okay.
I think just for like, yeah, because they're like twins or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay. So the translation. So the first part, this aume is not a blue plum, but also a unripe plum, an unripe plum, and this kakuzato, this sugar cube, are put together with liquor, and this tsukekomu, they are pickled. So it is made by this fruit wine is made by pickling the liquor and this unripe plum and this sugar cube. And depending on the shop, the umeshu no hoka. So depending on the shop's depending on the shop, the other types of umeshu are apricot liquor, and this yuzu, also a Japanese fruit liquor. There are also, so depending on the shop, there are also apricot and yuzu liquor. And I think there's a phrase I heard in Japan that everybody likes umeshu, and it's apparently very, very sweet.
Yeah. Have you guys ever had any
I
of this?
drank so much of it. You know what? I was so dumb one day. This is actually kind of a funny story.
Because it's sweet.
It's very sweet. I bought like a basically a large bottle of umeshu, but it was almost a jar that only had the peaches in it. Was like 100%, sorry, not peaches, plums, and minimal liquor. So I thought, because it's a plum and it's just pickled, I can eat it and I'm not gonna get drunk or anything. So I had some for breakfast, to be honest, because I was like, it's food.
Then you've got to work, and you go to work wasted.
Yeah, I had to go to work, and I was like I was quite tipsy actually.
Wow.
Luckily, it's not super strong. I just had some water, and but like at least the trip to work, I was like I was feeling a bit fragile, like not fragile, but
with my story, I think it was umeshu season, and they were selling yuzu, the actual fruit. So I bought like a sack of the yuzu, and I wanted to eat them, and they're very hard to eat. And when I was showing, I think when Japanese people saw me trying to eat them, they were like, "No, you make umeshu out of that. You can't like wait for them to ripen. It's like somebody trying to eat an amarula." And it's like, no, you make a drink out of it. And I was asking people, when are these things going to be ripe? Where do I have to store them? And they're like, no, you have to pickle them and make umeshu. That's the only thing you can do with them. Yeah, and a lot of people make it in their house, and you buy a giant jar. And you keep it in your closet, and it takes about a month to 3 months. And then you pour like your sake and your sugar cubes. And people do it on YouTube as well. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
I really want to try it.
Yeah, I want to do kombucha.
Really like umeshu.
Yeah, I think kombucha is one I could do.
That's fun to make, eh?
So guys, is it sweet?
Yes,
umeshu?
it's
very
so
sweet.
Usually you cut it, or you put it on the rocks, or you
The rocks. No, I'm talking about the drink, not the.
No, I know. I'm saying you put it with ice, or else you put it with soda water, and that just makes it taste a little sweet. Otherwise, I have had it raw, like just straight
plum wine.
Umeshu, but it's so sweet. Yeah.
There's even a Japanese rapper who made a song about plum wine. Something umeshu.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can look for it. Gizmo. He's American, but he's living in Shizuoka, and he's not staying in Shizuoka. He stays in Hamamachi, which is near Shizuoka, 2 hours from Shizuoka, I think. Yeah. But he made a song about umeshu. Yeah.
But these sweet drinks are actually quite dangerous, because if you're not careful, you can end up drinking them like juice. And before you know it, it's 5 hours later. You're waking up, you don't know where you are, and
then you're out the game. Oh no! And I don't know. Like I prefer to buy it from like an organization. That way, if something goes wrong, I can sue them. I don't want it to be stuff I made in my bathtub.
Point.
Yeah. Like one day you're drinking at an izakaya in Tokyo, and the next thing you know, you're waking up in France, and you have no idea how you got there.
Yeah. True.
I think I was just naive. I was young and naive. I didn't realize that fruit absorbed so much alcohol, like just eating a fruit. Gosh.
I believe the sugar in it ferments, and and because you don't know what quantities you're working with, you don't have your lab to check that everything is legit, and hey, you never know.
Exactly, and then you're like, it was strong. Just couldn't believe it was that strong.
What do the Americans call it? Moonshine, the one that they make out of potatoes. And I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
And I think in the olden days, like there was that one guy in the village who knew how to do it correctly, and you're like, all right, we have less casualties when we drink this guy's brew, and that person became legendary. They became the Jack Daniels of their of their village. So this thing of doing your own homemade things is, I don't know about it.
The closest I've come is like forgetting to put apple juice back in the fridge on a very hot day, and you come back and it's like kind of apple cider, but not really, and it's just
It's
disgusting.
like really fizzy, yeah. And the container starts expanding, but then you don't want to waste it, so you're like, nah, I might as well drink it. Do you know which one's even worse? That aloe juice, they recently started selling it. That aloe juice, if you one time I had like a drinking bottle. So I put aloe in there because I wanted to be fancy. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drink aloe. I'm not gonna drink Oros. And after a hot day, I opened it and the thing exploded. And then you just have to apologize to everyone around you, like, no, 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 it's not explosives, just aloe juice. It's a hot day. Sorry. So
Just making bombs in the house now.
I love that stuff. I used to drink it like constantly in Japan.
no, it's really
It's
really
apparently good
awesome.
for your skin as well.
Yeah, I used to tell people that they didn't believe me. I was like, hey, it's got vitamin E. And they're like, no, man,
It's good.
you have to put it in your lotion. And I'm like, you can absorb it anyway. As long as it somehow connects to your body, you'll absorb it.
Don't eat lotion, kids. Yeah, what you said just now just has limits. Yeah.
Yes, you can. It's as long as you're using coconut oil as your lotion. Eat away.
Oh my.
That's true.
I can't
Absorb it.
believe this.
Inject it. Just get it in your body somehow. You'll get the vitamin E.
People are gonna start eating their camphor in Nivea now.
Why
Just
not?
because you guys.
If you get desperate enough, you can. So.
So,
Hi, Suzuki Masho.
Hi. Non-alcohol. ごめん。Non-alcohol。アルコール度ゼロのビールやカクテルなど、アルコール飲料の味がする飲み物です。Maybe I should read that again, but it's fine.
Go for it.
So
Knock 'em out.
this is non-alcoholic. Should I just do it again? Okay, fine. I will. アルコール度ゼロのビールやカクテルなど、アルコール飲料の味がする飲み物です。So there's something called non-alcoholic beer, I guess, and it's basically beer and cocktails that have no alcohol content in them, but they taste like they do. These exist at izakayas as well. I guess we just call it a virgin cocktail, but yeah, this no alcoholic beer is quite common in Japan. I know this. Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna catch me with Bex or anything like that. So, just saying.
They had a pretty nice one. There's a popular bar franchise called Hub, and on their menu they've got I think 3 options for non-alcoholic drinks, and they were pretty good ones, eh? I think they had this non-alcohol. The options were really cool.
Emma, what about you?
I don't like beer, so there's no point in me drinking non-alcoholic beer if I don't even want to drink the alcoholic version.
Exactly.
It's also popular for if you go for a nomikai and it's for your company, but you don't want to get completely wasted. When they're doing kampai, you need to be holding something that looks like a beer, and you need to cover it. You need to cover the zero alcohol sign with your hand as you're holding it, so that you can kampai. You drink, then you also try act a bit like wasted. Oh, I'm gonna be so messed up for work tomorrow. Yeah, me too, totally. I'm gonna go home now. And yeah, you look like a hardworking kaishain.
That's a good kotsu if you're in Japan. I think it's a good one.
Yeah, when they gotta
Just
kampai.
dropping some game out here.
Yeah, when they wanna kampai, you don't be that odd one out. Get your Bex ready.
Hi, 続きます。居酒屋での注文の仕方。So how to order at an izakaya. Yeah, those short stuff. So I'm just gonna carry on there. 料理とお酒の頼み方. So how to order food and alcohol. 注文は直接お店の人に好きなものを一品ずつ頼むことができます。
Did you want to do the whole paragraph?
Okay, but I'm going to translate sentence by sentence. Okay, you order by asking someone at the shop directly what you want one item at a time. Or you can ask the person at the shop directly what you want one item at a time. コース料理をお願いできることもあります。You can also, let me see what course mean. Course, okay. So you can also order like a multi-course meal. Yeah, that's basically what it means.
I think so. Like it is a multi-course meal, but I think what it is, it's I don't know, Tish, you can jog my memory if you remember this better, but they have like set courses. So it's not that it's a multi-course meal like we know in like Western multi-courses. It's kind of like it's like almost like a moriawase of different things that they'll just, but there's different, like there's a course A, there's a course B, there's a course C. Yeah, so it's not like it's not like a starter, then a main, then an appetizer, then a dessert. It's not like that necessarily.
So it's kind of like teishoku.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. Am I right, Titch? I can't remember.
I think my experience with it, I went to the Yokohama hotel and they had a 12-course meal. And what it is not that each thing is massive, but they take you through sort of a taste experience. So you try like 10 different flavors of something, very small portions, or like a sushi course, and they bring different sushi creations. And this one had 12. So we were sitting there, and then one time I went to another izakaya where it was a 6-course, and they just brought to the table a different 6 different Japanese dishes. They had that yakitamago, the omelette, then they brought tofu, then they finished off with like a ice cream right at the end, but really small portions. And
but it all kind of came at the same time, bar the ice cream, right? It wasn't like
one at a time. It came one, we ate
Really?
it, next one, we ate everything. Maybe that's what I heard from a course, multiple courses. So it did have starters and but really, really tiny ones. Sometimes 5 up to even 12.
Yeah, no, I think maybe you're right. Like I can't remember, so I'm gonna see this one.
We can ask Google. Let's see what Google is saying.
Like, or maybe Tish was going to those like really, really high-end izakayas, you know.
I had very nice people who were like, man, this guy doesn't know fine dining. You know, he's from SA. We really have to.
Yeah, we'll teach him something.
Okay, it says here full course dinner, and I'm seeing pictures with fancy forks and you know all these things. So
yeah, I think with an izakaya, like I don't know,
I see some good pictures. Google, 5 courses, and oh wow, these guys are eating fancy.
Okay, I'm gonna Google course ryori izakaya.
Yeah, just course ryori. Yeah, this is
if
intense.
If you click that, then it does look less like meals that are coming. It's like a bunch of stuff that arrives on the table.
Yeah.
And then you can eat kind of a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
This is what I remember, but I really don't know. I can't remember.
Being Japan, you know, they probably do both at different places. So.
Okay, I think my time of reckoning has come. This paragraph is no joke. Okay, here I go. 飲み放題とは、お酒やソフトドリンクが飲み放題のサービスをつけることも可能です。アルコール、don't mess up. アルコール、飲料とソフトドリンクが指定された時間 約90分から120分の間飲み放題になります。料金は料理とは別に1000円から2000円追加になりますが、あらかじめコースに深まれている場合もあります。And I just want to knock out everything, then translate it. もっと詳しく知りたい方には、居酒屋、なん
I think.
This looks like a place.
Sorry, what is that? Is it
Nan-
I think
nanpai?
it's nanbai nondemo.
Yeah,
Onaji
nanbai
kingaku.
nondemo.
Oh, so it's by, not pi. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's by.
何倍飲んでも同じ金額。同じ金額 ?Okay. 日本の居酒屋の醍醐味。醍醐味。醍醐味飲み放題とはの記事もおすすめです。Woof. Okay. Now for the translation. All you can drink. Okay. As for the case of all you can drink, sake and soft drink, all you can drink services are attaching these services also. Kanodes is possible. The alcohol, indio beverages, and the soft drink shite designation time is about 90 minutes, is from about 90 minutes to 120 minutes drinking time, or all you can drink drinking time. And the charge is for each person 1,000, from 1,000 to 2,000 yen increase. Sui
I think if you're gonna
suika
add
ni
food,
narimasu.
or if
Oh,
you, adding food increase. Sorry, ryokin wa ryori to. So if you have it with food, then an additional 1,000 to 2,000 yen is added.
oh, thank you.
But if you, sorry, you carry on. Dozo.
Okay. And this arakajime course, and beforehand, so arakajime, so beforehand, the course fukumare. Oh, but in the occasion that beforehand the course includes this?
So I think there are some occasions where a course can be included in the nomihodai.
Already. Oh, okay.
Yeah, previous like course, before you drink.
確かに. Okay, then they say, if you want the more もっと詳しく知りたい方には, if you want to know more, the izakaya, what alcoholic beverages should you drink? And this looks like a really good sentence. I really want to know it. So this nani sakazuki? Nani sakazuki nonde mo onaji kingaku? What can you drink
says-
for the same amount of money?
I think it's nanbai nondemo onaji kingaku. So no matter how many glasses you drink, it's the same price.
Oh, nanbai
translation.
nonde mo onaji. Oh, this is a good one. I don't know. Thanks, Emma. And then Japan's izakaya. Daigomi, the real pleasure, the real thrill. This is an amazing one. I want to save this
I
word.
haven't seen this. This is good.
Daigomi, nomi hodai to wa no kiji mo. I recommend this article for you if you want to know. No, this is a good one.
Daigomi. Definitely going in the
Yeah, the nightmare deck.
Okay.
in the nightmare deck.
Real pleasure.
Never seen that word before.
It's also got the alcohol
That's probably why they like
radical.
it for this.
And what's interesting is the second explanation. It says, held to the greatest of all flavors, the ultimate truth of Buddhism, nirvana. So this is like izakaya alcohol nirvana.
So funny.
Yeah,
But it's also ghee. You know what ghee is? It's
Ghee.
like, it's a type of, I've made it before actually, believe it or not, but it's used a lot in Indian cooking. So it's like it's almost like lard. They make it, how did I make it? I think I basically strained butter through a tea cloth or whatever you call them. And then you basically get the fattiest fat. And then can't remember what else I did with it, but then it kind of hardens into this like hard, not hard, but it's like a softish but firm yellowy fat. And yeah, you include it. It's very heavily used in Indian food, and it is delicious.
Daigomi,
Yeah.
the ultimate truth. Oh wow, you got it from butter, straining
Buddha's
butter.
gracious teachings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Incredible.
はい、
Daigomi.
続きます。注文は、
私だよ。
Oh, sorry. ごめん。No, wait, I want to do it like this. ごめん。
ごめんね。
注文はまずお酒から。お店に入ったら先に飲み物の注文を聞かれます。お好きなお飲み物を注文しましょう。お通しと一緒に飲み物が運ばれてきます。コースに飲み放題を頼んだ場合は、ここで飲み物を頼めば、あとはお店がすべて準備してくれます。Okay, so let me go sentence by sentence now. So the first sentence, お店に入ったら先に飲み物の注文を聞かれます。So as soon as you enter the shop, your order will be heard, your drinks order. So let's order お好きな飲み物を注文しましょう. So let's order our preferred drink. Otoshi is like it's almost like a little starter, like a complimentary snack that they give you. It's not actually complimentary. Like if you leave the restaurant without eating anything else, you'll still have to pay for that otoshi. So otoshi to ishoni, so with the otoshi, they'll bring nomimono ga hakobarete kimasu. They'll bring your drink. コースに飲み放題を頼んだ場合は、ここで飲み物を頼めば、あとはお店がすべて準備してくれます。So if you've got I guess a course and the nomi hodai, in the case that you've got a course with the nomi hodai, here at this point you will order your drinks, and then afterwards, after that, basically, after you've ordered, the shop will prepare all of your your order basically.
Solid.
So that's the sentence.
That's probably got to be like the easiest paragraph in the entire article, and Emma got the whole thing.
I'm sorry, why do you say that?
Are you kidding? After no, like after
easier paragraph. I'm sorry.
No, after like stuff like Tansan and
Daigumi.
Tansan is kantan da yo.
Daigumi.
Well, yeah, maybe now, but it wasn't when we started. So
no, it was. If you like, it's all over every drink that you buy in Japan.
You read the labels.
Kantan da yo.
The only thing I'll add
do you
is
read the ingredients?
Because I want to learn Japanese, so I'm trying to learn new words. I think, Emma, the only thing I'd add is that kikaremas. I think the shop is going to ask your order. So not that they're listening, but they're going to inquire and query, what do you want to order as you
Yeah.
as you enter.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Not that their ears are on the door waiting to listen to what people are saying.
I was translating it more like your order will be heard, which is still the same as asking, right? Technically.
Yeah, I mean they're there with
Not
their ears
really.
out listening. Even if you
Kinda,
whisper, they're
No,
listening
no.
to you.
But kind of no. Yeah.
No, you fine. Well done, Tish. Thank you. Good
Yeah.
points.
はい、続きます。
Oh my goodness, Tabang. Go for it. You might have to stretch
Yeah,
first.
yeah. No, I'm just getting that top part there. Next one is for you. Okay. Otoshi wa. So wait. Otoshi to wa. Yeah. Oops. I don't know why I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, since you're ragging on me the whole time, I'm gonna
So-
give it back.
Wow. Am I?
No
Even
mercy
even
today.
even if Titch is the one that like okay.
No, it was you. You were like, I got the easiest paragraph in the whole article.
Wow.
Well, you did. Okay. Basically, an appetizer is, or appetizer hors d'oeuvres.
Isn't it like
Or a
almost
starter
like
meal.
what is a starter, or as for a starter, like it's kind of saying like I'm gonna explain now what a starter is. Otoshi.
確かに。
はい。
ドリンクの注文を済ますと、最初には自動的に運ばれてくる小鉢のことです。Okay, so after you've ordered your drink, first, basically automatically a small bowl is brought to you or carried to you. 簡単なお酒のおつまみで別名付き出しことも言います。Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through that one again. Okay, so with the so it's basically a basic snack that's brought along with alcohol, and it's basically another name for a simple snack that's brought along with alcohol.
Why do you think they use jidoteki? Is it automatically brought?
I was surprised by that one as well. I've only seen it like used in terms of machines, not like
in
terms of human behavior.
Yeah, I also thought that was weird to me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's a thing. Okay.
Hey, robot restaurant.
Otoshi wa
So yeah, sometimes do query matcha's accuracy. Like I've seen a lot of spelling mistakes with them, and like I do wonder about them. But anyway,
Okay.
So you know you're in deep, eh? You're finding mistakes in articles. It's all a
about
test.
that life now. お通しはお店や日によって全く違う料理が出てきます。Okay, so depending on the shop and the day, you can get completely different food there.
Oh, okay, nice.
Or completely different food is served. Yeah, I think that's a better one, because like Tetikimasu was like throwing me off there a bit.
It's basically like it comes out of the kitchen, I reckon, or produced. Like you also said with games, like if a game is being released, you'll say like "Atarashi Pokemon game ga detekuru." Like it's coming out.
Yeah, but like it sounds awkward in English, so that's why I went like with served instead of like coming out or release.
Wakaru. Okay.
Hi, Teach Dozo. You can have this.
Is it? No, you can knock out the whole one.
No, Teach. We've got 5 minutes left, so like we should end it off with the last person.
Okay. I'll go for it.
頑張って。
お店によっては手作りの手の献立も出し てくれます. So in this one, they're saying, depending on the shop, it's going to be handmade. And the 手の込んだ? And they're going to 手の込んだ.
Is it like, te no konda monoを出してくれます。
手の込んだmono. Oh.
So I think te no, I don't know. I actually haven't heard this before.
So maybe the person who makes it is going to take it out.
Okay, so I'm reading Riga Champion. So it says like another meaning for konda is like to do intensely. So like 店によっては手作りの手の込んだもの. It's like it's not just like slapdash handmade food. It's like they really put effort into it. So maybe it's something like that. Like 手作りの手の込んだもの. So what do you guys think?
I like that one. It's better than no meaning.
I'm looking on Google.
Okay. I'm on the Weblio site. Yeah, it basically says saibu, which is details, made yoku tsukuri kokumareteru sama. So yeah, it's really been there's a lot of effort and details that have gone into it.
It's
Like
elaborate.
it looks, it's elaborate. It looks nice. So yeah,
Okay.
how's that for a guess? I'm the real MVP now.
確かに. That was awesome.
It was bang on the nose, actually.
Tabang, you just love stealing the thunder, hey? Jeez. Unbelievable.
I mean, I'm the thunder. I'm pretty much right. I'm pretty much riding himself, God of thunder. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's my sentence. Emma Dozo.
Sorry, why me? Are we just doing one each?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna run out of time, so yeah, we might as well.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to take the next one, but I'll do this. I'll do the next two. Sorry, I have to. そういうお店に出会ったらラッキーですね. So if you come across this kind of izakaya or shop, you're lucky. Otoshi no genbara? Is it genbara? 語源、ごめん。語源は小説ですか。小説ありますが、調理場に注文をとしましたという意味やお客を席に案内する通すから来たという説もあります。Again,
That was no joke, eh?
語源。Yeah, okay. So the origin or the etymological origin of the word otoshi has multiple explanations, but what's the choriba, guys? Of the kitchen, like when
No daidokoro.
To the kitchen, the order has been like conveyed, I guess. That meaning, and there's that meaning, but then there's also the meaning of the customer has been taken to their seat, which is like tosu, right? That could also be an explanation for where the meaning of otoshi comes from. 難しいよね.
And you wanted to take it. Now look.
I did want to take it because I'm not afraid of a challenge. That's
Wow.
Yeah.
I could have been in the JLPT. So where does Otoshi come from? Hey, I don't know. Next question.
I'm going to try to squeeze the last sentence in.
Okay.
はい。いきます。席料という300円から500円のサービス料に含まれることが多いです。Okay. So a lot of the time, it's the Satoshi is covered in the cover charge or the admission fee, which pretty much ranges from 300 yen to 500 yen.
Sugoi.
All the way.
Okay. All right. Maybe I should just go for it just to finish off this last piece. Oh my goodness. Okay. もしもいらないときは、あらかじめ店員さんに伝えておかなくてはいけません。お年をこ断れる断れるを店と断れない店があります。Okay. So in this one, they're saying, if in case you if in case you do not need to beforehand if in case you don't need to tell the tenin, the shop assistant, beforehand, it is not absolutely necessary. The Otoshi, the starter, you can refuse the starter, or you can also have unrefusable starter restaurants. There are also restaurants where you can refuse it and not refuse it if you don't tell the shop assistant beforehand.
Yeah, so I think it's saying
So
you have
wait,
to.
like, can I
伝えておかなくてはいけません。じゃあどうぞ。
okay, so it's basically like in case you don't want the otoshi, or the starter or whatever, you should make sure to tell someone that works at the store beforehand, and then in the brackets shops where you can refuse and where you can't refuse the starter both exist.
Tashkani, that's
So
why
far
they
as to
use
say that Tabang, you said make sure that you tell the tenin-san. I would even say that the sentence is stronger than that. It's saying you need to tell or you have to tell
te okanaku te wa ikemasen. You must do it.
Yeah, it's actually quite a like.
There's some shops where it's
strong
irrefusable.
emphasis. Yeah.
You cannot do kotowara nai mise ga arimasu. So this is kotowara nai. You cannot deny.
So but I'm guessing it's just bad manners, because I mean you don't have to really, but like then if you take it and then you don't eat it, I'm guessing that's considered as bad manners.
Hey, these type of mises, they kikoe mas, and they also clearly mise. They also are watching you and listening to you, so you make sure you eat what they serve.
Oh yeah. Or maybe they'll forcibly keep you there until you finish it, and then only then you can leave.
That's why Golden Guy doesn't let some foreigners in, because they don't know this is one of those kotowara nai, izakayas. So don't play with us.
Yeah. Actually, that might be a good point. Like, it's probably one of those unspoken rules, because it's not like there'll be a sign somewhere or something.
Yeah, we serve you live octopus, you eat it.
Or something like that.
No chuto hampa, you eat it and the crumbs, everything. We serve you what? Shirasu, you eat it, you slurp it down, no complaining.
Wait, what is that ray thing again? Do you guys remember?
It was fish eggs or something? Or fish semen?
Like a stingray kind of thing.
What was it?
A something.
What? How do you say fillet?
A.
Stingray eggs.
No, stingray fillet.
Oh.
Stingray fillet.
There's also one way it was shirasu, and it's like fish semen, and it's like eat it. It's a delicacy.
And uni as well, like the sea urchin. It's either the testicles or the ovaries of a sea urchin.
And it's kotowara nai. That's your Otoshi. Eat it.
And Emma's had it without knowing what it is.
It was kotowara nai. She had no choice.
I thought it was oishi.
You have to say, you have to slurp it down, and they have to hear the sound. Otherwise, they're like, no, we worked hard on this. Show some respect to this tenin-san.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe it is oishi. Maybe I'll try it myself one day. Who knows?
Yeah, like if you can eat a hot dog where you don't even know what's inside, you can eat that, and at least you know what's inside.
That's true, right? Yeah. Who knows what's in there?
You have to eat bubble fish, could potentially lose your life, but it's Otoshi, you have to eat it. Okay, maybe we should sign off there. Maybe we can tell everyone farewell.
Vegans beware.
Tashkani.
Hey? Vegans beware in Japan.
So, Tabang, would you like to do the bye-bye to the viewers? And then I think we'll end the episode there.
Yes. Yeah. So I'll do the sign off. So if anyone has anything else to add before we go, those.
I took a beating today, but I'm gonna come back stronger next time.
So what do you mean today?
Yeah, that paragraph messed me up. Daigo.
You did alright.
I still think it was better than last time. Like, remember with the stingrays and we didn't know what that was. So I think it's getting better.
That was wild.
The ultimate pleasure. Daigomi. I'm starting my own WhatsApp group, the Pursuit of Daigomi Club.
I think that's such a good word, hey? Daigomi. One of my favorites that we've learned of all time.
It needs to be put on a t-shirt. The Daigomi Nihongo, the ultimate pleasure of Japanese study. Daigomi o Benkyo Nihongo Club.
I totally kind of get why ghee happens to be that, like the best food ever kind of thing. Food of the gods, basically. It really is quite, it makes food taste really good.
KFC might make a flavor of that. Who knows? Let's wait and see.
I'm checking it out on Insta right now, guys.
Ghee flavored KFC Christmas chicken.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut it there. That's all the time we have today. Cutting it off radio style. Even though there's no show after this.
Tashkani.
So I hope you enjoyed listening to us read and going off topic, and especially Tich and Emma's stories about the experiences in Japan.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
Japanese South Africa YouTube channel. Yeah.
Sorry, what? When I get my podcast?
I say, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah. That suspicious thumb drive lying on the side of the road, that could be us too.
There you go.
So you should definitely check that out.
Yeah. Christmas is coming up. We should talk about KFC in Japan during Christmas time. That's such an interesting topic.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
So, Emma, any farewell message?
Bye everyone. I apologize for my terrible explanation of ghee. I think it's more complex than how I described it.
Tashkani. Okay, and we shall sign off there. Bye.